I know I'm a month late to this. Please just watch it. I had something else planned, but it fell through because I suck too much at Minecraft. A week ago, I noticed a certain community post by this weird divorced guy named of DuckDuck. He was hosting a community challenge for his audience to compete in.
I have been watching some Atrioc stands, and I have noticed that they do very cool community challenges where they come up with some interesting gaming challenge that their viewers can all take part in and then submit their best attempt at that challenge. And then whoever does the best attempt at the end of the week wins the challenge. And so I realized I really want to try something like that with modded GTA 5 and other things too. So, introducing the very first DuckDuck Plunder Hunt. Name is the work in progress.
This challenge was set to take place in GTA 5, where you had to drive by certain checkpoints as fast as you could. But you had to have the DuckDuck mod activated. This mod would send traffic forward or backward with a random force every 10 seconds. Also, your car would explode on impact, but that's pretty much a minor inconvenience. The 5 checkpoints set out by this DuckDuck guy were the Maze Bank garage driveway, the golf course security booth, the pier sign, and the middle bridge of this weird ass island neighborhood. Whoever could do this the fastest would win a grand prize of, wait for it, 250 doubloons. Receiving 250 doubloons would really change my life. $250 even less so. So I thought, well, at least I can make a video about the challenge. So here we are. How did I manage to successfully fail at this? Stick around till the end. 19th of April. This week DuckDuck guy put up the community post, but as the prize money wasn't all that big and it seemed close to impossible to win, I at first decided not to compete. I instead decided to work on a Minecraft challenge run that I'm still unable to complete to this day. The deadline for the run was 9 to 10 days, because of time zones and other weird stuff. 5 days left, 23rd of April. After 4 days of retrying the Minecraft Stinky run, I said screw it, I'll compete. Not for the money, not for the exposure, but for probably a okay video. You can be the judge of that. My thought process was, I'm 4 days behind, so if I were to win this, it would make for an epic gamer moment. Video. I set up the mod and installed GTA 5. While installing, I decided to see what the optimal route would be. As you run into 2 dead ends at the golf course and pier, I decided to make this the start and finish. Being confident in the route I drew out, I patted myself on the back on a job well done. When GTA 5 was finished, I booted it up and tried to set up my OBS. But at this point, I was very bad at it and I had no idea what the hell I was doing. After 4 hours of research and a lot of trial and error, I got it fixed and booted it up. Spawned in the Grieger, as I was 100% sure this would be the fastest car to do it with. It was not. I proceeded to test out my route, and to put it softly, my route was complete and utter trash. To my credit, I realized this after only 2 attempts. Thank you. No, please, it's nothing. So I looked up the GTA 5 DuckDuck Community Challenge and found that this route was the best. Starting at the Maze Bank, finishing at the middle bridge. Tried this route about 5 times, then immediately quit because I kept dying and I was pretty annoyed. Obviously my racing skills weren't what I thought they'd be, and as it was already midnight, I decided to quit for the day. I watched a YouTube video later that night of someone else completing the run with an R88, an open wheel car, and I decided to just join his car. 4 days left. 24th of April. And the next day, I did just that. I spawned in an Ocelot R88 and started actually putting down some very decent times. The open wheel cars do have the won't explode on every impact buff. Why? I'm as clueless as you are, but hey, it did not explode on every impact. My final time for the day was 1 minute and 34 seconds. Faster than the YouTube video I watched the night before. Patted myself on the back for a job well done and called it quits for the day. As 1 minute 34 was faster than any video I found on YouTube, I thought I had this in the bag. That night, as I do at 3 AM, I looked for more DuckDuck challenge run that were uploaded to YouTube. I found one where someone used a BR8 and got a time of 1:32. I knew what I would do tomorrow. Beat that time, no matter what. 3 days left, 25th of April. Spawned in the BR8 and with renewed vigor I went back at it. The BR8 had better handling, which did take some getting used to. But after about 15 minutes I had the BR8 better under control than I ever had the R88. I got a faster time than 1:32 as I set out to do. 1:29. The BR8 was here to stay, just like I thought about the previous 2 cars. As I switched my cars 2 times already, I reckon it would be worth testing some other cars, just in case. Found out the Rocket Voltic and Torador actually went slightly faster than the BR8 and had better acceleration due to their boosts. Any normal person would have then trained and trained to be able to keep one of those chaotic boost cars under control. That person wasn't me. I stuck to the BR8 knowing the Torador and Voltic were faster. In my mind, no one would hate themselves so much to train that much just to win $250. So I trained some more in the BR8. My final times were 1:32 on hard and 1:29 on easy. These surely must be unbeatable, right? I went to bed and had a good sleep. 2 days left, 26th of April. I woke up and tried to launch GTA. It had been updating, meaning ScriptHook no longer works. ScriptHook is required to run the mod, so as ScriptHook was outdated, I was unable to use the DuckDuck mod, which I needed to complete the challenge. Feeling absolutely defeated, I emailed Doug. I knew him messaging me back today was as likely as me getting hit by a meteor. This was due to the time zones. I still thought I would easily win this. My hubris and arrogance were, to put it softly, about the same size as the moon. Spent the entire day on another video and didn't look too much into anything. One day left, 27th of April. I woke up and checked my email. A man by name of DuckDuck had responded. Reading through the email was super helpful, and after an hour of messing about, I ended up in Doug's Discord. But there it was. With a run of no joke 1 minute and 13 on easy. Right then and there, I knew I would not be able to get first place in either of the categories, no matter how hard I tried. The run was done on the 24th of April, 3 days earlier. I had tried to get into the Discord a couple days earlier, but could not find a working link. It felt like I got cheated because I wasn't able to get in the Discord, but turns out I was just stupid. Cursed by this, I still pressed on. I had invested so much time, I would at least give it a good try. And so I did. I looked at his video, watched his route closely, copied his car, and yes, I'm stupid. I knew the Toreador, the car used, was faster, but I refused to use it in the first case. I spent the entire day getting good at the Toreador strat, and practiced the most I could, about 8 hours that day alone, and got a time of 1 minute 25 seconds. But I still felt like I wasn't even in the same league as these other guys, who were coming in with runs, all of them below 1 minute 20. I knew to save my own pride I would have to do better, but having done 8 hours of racing and feeling like I was going to die, I quit for the day. I watched the movie and went back to bed. 18 hours left, 28th of April. Only a handful of hours left. It was now or never. I raced and I raced. I went faster, I got better, I evolved. My immense speed and precision were unstoppable. I that day had genuine hope of beating the 113 record for easy. I knew hard would be attempted by too many players and I would stand no chance. So I went all in on easy. Hopefully I'd beat 1 minute 13, and if not, at least I would get second place. Right? Not even close. About my speed and precision? Yeah, that was a lie. After 4 more hours of practice, I did not even get close to 1 minute 13. I got a little annoyed, but pushed on. 2 more hours passed. I felt like I had the route completely down. Now, only thing was, the cars had to line up so I wouldn't explode or lose time driving around them. After a couple more hours worth of attempts, I got it. My fastest run, 1 minute and 19 minutes. Admittedly, this is still 6 seconds off the fastest time, and 6 seconds in a 1 minute 13 speedrun is quite a lot. But the amount of effort just for this time alone had me going insane. I raced some more, but alas, it was 4 AM, and my fastest time I submitted was 1 minute 19 on easy. Crushed by my assured defeat, I grabbed some beers and called it a day. The DuckDuck stream and reveal who had won would come the day after. Although for me at midnight. I watched the stream and, surprise, I wasn't even close. This guy had won and this guy got second place. However, and this is the success part of my failure, DuckDuck said my name. I know, unbelievable.
Less love. Most people were working on hard mode. FarGem had destroyed it already with the 116, then comes in with this 113, right? Literally seemed unbeatable. I don't know how you possibly top this, right? It was 2 seconds faster than hard mode. Jory011 came within 6 seconds. He got a 119, which is, again, insane, right?
And yes, this small thing was a win for me. I spent almost a week, 8 hours a day, doing GTA 5 racing. After this much time, I got really invested into it and I wanted to win, which made the defeat even more sour. I basically already knew I had lost from the runs shared in the Discord, so the defeat wasn't a surprise. I wanted at least something at all out of this. And even if it's my name being said by DuckDuck, it is still something. And that's what I call a very sad successful loss. In case Duck watches this, he won't, but my name is pronounced like Yori011. Please get it right next time. Bye.